what was your what's the thing you miss the most about Charlie? What do you think is the most difficult part of replacing the great Charlie Kirk?
Well, I think you mentioned him being everyone's best cheerleader, and the last time I saw him, I have a lot of peace in my heart because I had a very good interaction with him, as we always do. I was wandering the hallways of the EOB, and I must have had a horrible look on my face. And he literally, he jumped down the stairs, he put his hand on my shoulder, and he said, "What's going on?" I just mentioned, "Man, my baby's 6 months old. We are going through it. We are really I'm struggling, man." And he sat there and he prayed for me in the halls of the EOB for quite a bit of time. And he didn't need to do that, right? It could have been a quick check-in. And I asked him, I said, "Dude, how do you do it? How are you doing it? You're killing it. You're a great dad. You guys are doing an amazing job at Turning Point. I think you're doing everything you can." And he looks at me and says, "I have a great team." And I laughed and I said, "Cool. So are you going to donate to the Kaelan Dorr Nanny Fund after this?" And he said, "No, that's not what I'm talking about. I have a great team." I said, "You and JD and everyone here in this building are part of the team. And I know that he would be very excited to see all the work that we have going on here in the administration, but also all the testimonials. I mean, like, I don't know how the guy had the bandwidth. Like, the sheer volume of people whose lives he touched that we're just now discovering is out of control. And I think, growing up, we didn't have a Turning Point. We didn't have a Charlie. We didn't have these kind of people in our lives who dedicated and put in the blood, sweat, and tears to go make sure that this was a thing that existed for people like us. And the lasting message is that, and I think I've said this at Turning Point events before, is that the left wins, the enemy, they win when you feel alone, and when you feel like you're the only one who thinks, eats, prays, breathes, lives the way that you do. And Charlie was so great at connecting those dots and connecting human beings. I mean, our friendships are all stronger because of him with one another, but people, I mean, like, I've never met Andrew, but I know I've talked to him through Charlie for years.
Yep.
And he was so great at doing that. And so I think it's our mission to go out there and embolden young conservatives, young Christians, most importantly, to go out there and continue to do his work, because it's exactly what he would want. He would want you to go find 5 people who don't believe in Jesus that day and give them, a good lecturing and walk them through everything in a way that is respectful and is, grounded in fact. And I don't know how we replace that, but I think the energy that I'm seeing amongst people is just palpable. It's insane.
Yeah, Kaelan.